Hi, my name is Kitna and I am from the team Eclipse. Today I would like to define organizational communication before starting my movie review. Organizational communication is the sending and receiving of messages among interrelated individuals within a particular environment. The movie we have chosen to relate organizational communication is Zootopia. Zootopia is a kids-based movie and it's an animation movie. Zootopia is actually a movie which consists a lot of types of animals, and it's one of the movies we have chosen where it's easy for us to relate with organizational communication. So in this movie, there's this main character called Judy Hopps. Judy Hopps is actually a rabbit. So one of the scene I have chosen to relate the organizational communication is where when Judy Hopps comes to this place called Zootopia, and Judy Hopps actually comes to Zootopia to find a job. So when she comes to Zootopia, she actually gets a job where she becomes a police officer, and she joins a very huge police force. So there's this chief called Chief Bogo. Chief Bogo actually is a buffalo in the movie, and he's very tough, and most importantly he has a higher position in Zootopia. So therefore this chief doesn't like Judy, so he tries his level best to put her very down, but Judy Hopps doesn't give up and always tries her best to become the top police officer in the force. No matter how timid, no matter how small she is, Judy Hopps doesn't give up. So therefore this scene is one of the scenes where we can relate with organizational communication.
Hi, the movie that I watched is Zootopia, a Disney story. This movie is actually about how in a city full of animals, a bunny cop and a fox must work together to uncover a conspiracy. So from this movie I picked a scene which is related to organizational communication. Organizational communication is the exchange of messages among interrelated individuals within a particular environment to achieve common goals. So the scene that I picked is where assistant mayor, she is the assistant to the chief officer in the police department. She praises Judy, the bunny cop, on her previous task and informed the chief mayor about it. Then he gave Judy 48 hours to find the criminal with a condition saying that she has to resign if she failed. In this scene, communication is happening among the characters in the same department. For example, Judy was asking for a bigger case from the assistant mayor, and the assistant mayor, she persuaded the chief mayor to give Judy a bigger case. So they all are communicating in the same setting, in the same department, with same intention, which is to find the criminal and arrest him. So this is how organizational communication works. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hema Prabha, daughter of Siralan. I had watched a movie, actually it's a cartoon, which is known as Zootopia, and I found that this cartoon is actually related with our subject, which is organizational communication. And I also had picked a scene from this cartoon, which is known as Enter the Crime Scene, as actually related with the subject. And as we all know, in this subject there is a topic which is known as group and teams in the workplace, right? So what is group? Actually, a group is built by two or more people who think they are in the group, and also they have common goals, structure, and also interactions to achieve their desired goals. And also there is lots of types of groups, right? In my opinion, I think that a perfect type of group that is shown in this cartoon is project teams. This project teams is actually about work groups established for the duration of a specific assignment only. And normally a project team is a team whose members usually belong to different groups and also have different functions are assigned for the same project. And usually this project team are only used for a defined period of time only. And if you see in this cartoon, there is a main two characters, which is known as Judy and also Nick. So Judy and Nick have their own desired goals, which is find out Emmett Otterton, which is a missing Otterton by 48 hours. And the scene is like Judy runs out time, 48 hours, and Judy found a place where an otter might be disappeared. And when she want to get into the place, uh, she knows that she doesn't have the warrant to get into that place, and Nick used this opportunity to refuse and doesn't want to care to help Judy. And also after a few arguments, Judy tricks Nick so that Nick could help Judy back. And then Nick accepts the trick by helping Judy as a project team member in order to find Otter. So I think this cartoon is really a perfect scene, which is related to our organizational communication subject. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I want to show you a scene of a film, Zootopia, and I want to relate it with organizational communication theory. And first, let's see the video first.
Are you okay, Judy?
Yeah, I'm okay. Here you go.
Wow! You got our tickets!
You're awesome, Judy.
Yeah, that Gideon Gray doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, he was right about one thing. I don't know when to quit.
The conclusion is, Judy the rabbit wants to give the ticket again to the friends so they can go to the program successfully. And we can see that Judy make the organizational team with the friends as an objective to destroy the villains. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Okay, first, Disney's animated film Zootopia is more than a children's movie that can be watched by adults, students, and communicators can learn from the underlying messages in that movie. Okay, Zootopia actually follows the journey of Judy Hopes, a bunny with hopes of joining the police academy as the first rabbit on the force. The police academy is dominated by the bigger animals like tigers, elephants, and etc. And no one believes that she can do it because she always discriminated by her size. After successfully she completed her training, Hopes embarks on a journey that are full of lessons about the multicultural communications. And the one of the scenes that resembles about the communication is throughout the films, Judy's partner is a fox who is repeatedly stereotyped as silly and untrustworthy. So no matter what he does, in the end he proves himself to be an invaluably ally to Judy, but he also helps her to solve the cases. The criticism and judgments that he faced throughout the film underscore the importance of communicating with an individual. So the point is, to be a skilled conversationalist, we don't have to be so classy and etc., but we have to be keenly aware of our audience and speak without bias. While there are certainly common behaviors and values within groups and cultures, it is important to always recognize the uniqueness that each person in the group have. Thank you.
My name is Evelyn Moses. The movie that I watched is Zootopia. This Disney movie is about racial profiling by police and society is bad. The cartoon also related to organizational communication. From this Disney movie, I choose a scene which is Have a Donut. This scene explains about Judy helps the citizen during the Nicky Wilde steal from donut shop. From this scenario, I learned about Henry Fayol's of classical management. In this theory, there are 5 elements, which is planning, organizing, coordinate, and also control. Judy Hopes used these 5 elements during her job. In conclusion, this Zootopia Disney movie teach us about organizational communication theory. Thank you.